All right. We are. Oh, we're right here. Here we are. I gotta move this though. It's bugging me. It's bugging. Okay, now I'm ready to roll. Good morning, ladies. Let me write good morning. Everyone. Oh, there was a lot to get ready this morning. My desk was an utter mess. So let's just welcome everybody with my magic mirror. Good morning, Terry and Z and the other Terry and Renata and Ellen and Denise and Susie and Sherry and Jewel. Hello, Wednesday. And Linda and Palma and Denise. And Hope, I have something to open from you. And Melody and Claudia and Ruth Ann and Linda and Lita and Cheryl and Linda and Susan and Connie and Janet and Carmen and Terry. All right. Yeah, my desk was an utter mess. UDDER. There were cows all over my desk. Okay, I need some lotion on my hands because I've just washed them like 10 times. So let's do that while we chat. So, guess what today is? Moon water painting. Aren't you excited? I'm not really excited today. I don't really want to draw a moon. So I'm trying to come up. I've been really into circles, so we might just do moon-inspired painting. But today is the 13th, and it's moon water painting, and let's cross that off. Tomorrow's going to be really interesting because it's neuro art. And I think that's just scribble scrabbles all over my paper, so that's probably what I'm going to do. Okay, so if you're here and you are happy with what you see, you want to click on the bell that gives you notifications when I go live. And then if you're really happy with what you're seeing and you want to see more of all of this craziness, then subscribe to the channel. And then you'll find out everything about everything. The next thing you want to do is click the thumbs up button, which I'll do right now. There are 45 people watching and only 26 thumbs up buttons. So click that button real quick, and that means that you like what you're seeing here, and that helps other people to find my channel. And then the last thing is go to this little, if you hover over your photograph or your video, you'll have a little, this thingy. It's a setting, and you can go to that, and it will give you the best quality possible of video. So, yeah, so that's that, right? Okay, I think we did that. And then if you still like what you're seeing and you want more, then go to my website at creatorofcuteness.com. And from there you can get books and collage elements and classes and I don't know, I'm working on stickers and that's coming. So there's more stuff coming, hopefully. And then if you still want more, let's start with this one. If you still want more on top of that, I have fun classes like this one that's called the Creative Book Club, where we take a book of my choice because we're using books that I have at my house right now, and then we will move on to other books. This is the first one we're working on. I have tons of books. Hang on. Here's a few more of the books that we're going to work on. This one's called How to Make a Journal of Your Life. This one's called The Time to Be Happy Is Now by Kathy Davis. This is a DIY watercolor painting flowers book. We'll save this one for spring. This is a Art of Creative Watercolor by Danielle Donaldson. So excited about working in that book. And then this one is by Jeannie, I can't remember, Zlakis. I don't know how to pronounce her last name. But this is a fabulous book, and I can't wait to dive into some of the birds here in this book. Another watercolor book. This one's called Layered, Tattered, and Stitched, which we'll pick some project out of and create from the book, right? Don't go buy the book because we're going to use my books and I'm going to review them. So I would wait to buy the book until I review the book. Do you know what I mean? So in the first class, I'm going to review this Paper Crafting with Carol Duvall book. Then you can buy it. You can go check it out at the library. If you want to buy it, I would recommend looking at thriftbooks.com. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to flip to a page. I don't want to show you what we're doing, but I'm going to flip to a page and then we'll pick something off of that page and we will create what Carol made. And you're also going to get fun bookmarks. That one. I have 3 choices this month. This one that says, I like big, crafty, creative, cute books. And it has books on the bottom. And then you're going to get this little paper, which is to take notes on. And so we're going to review the book and we're going to create from the book. And I'm not going to do anything ahead of time except get your supply list to you. And then you're going to make whatever we make in the book. So that's coming up September 22nd. You get 4 meetings for $30. They're at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So I'm calling this a Friday night book club, really, because it's in the evening, kind of. And it is $30 for 4 meetings. So what does that work out to? Like $7 and something cents a class? And the next one is the Dying for Fall class. And we are doing so much in this class, I just added something else yesterday. So I'm kind of thinking next week I'm going to start doing some projects because I think I have more projects than I have dyeing. If you have signed up for this class, there's already a video or 6 videos, I think, up there on how to dye your paper. It would behoove you to dye your paper ahead of the class. So I'll probably go in and do one more quickie dyeing because I need some more paper. I need some more dyed papers. I don't have enough. I got really carried away with crazy wild dyeing and I want to do some basic dyeing. So here's what we're also going to make. These are the 2 new ones I just added. We're dyeing and painting paper, ribbons, and fabric. We're going to use stencils, lace, mesh bags. We're going to make die cuts, that's in quotes. So we're going to cut out leaves, flowers, trees, pumpkins, and acorns from our dyed papers. We're going to create a 3D sunflower and pumpkin. That may not be from dyed paper, but we'll end up using it with the dyed paper. We're going to doodle sunflowers and pumpkins. We're going to create a file folder for dyed pages. Phew! And this is this I wrote twice. Let's erase this right now. Oh, that's in ink. I can't erase it. So we don't need that twice. And then we're going to make a leaf banner or garland. That's for my fireplace and wherever else you guys want to put yours. And then we're making this leaf wreath, which I just saw. It goes in a picture frame, I think. It's not a wreath, but it's a wreath of leaves. It's hard to explain. So that one's going to be super fun. It's on September 30th at 10 a.m. Be ready for the entire day for this one. It's going to be a lot of stuff in a day. Also, people keep asking, if I can't take it on that day, can I take it another day? Yes, because all the videos are recorded and saved in the Facebook group. Then you also get a Facebook group that you can share your work in and see what everybody else is working on. So that is super fun. Next one is the Journal Play Day. 11th quarter is ready for sign up now. So you can go over if you are a Journal Play Day-aholic, which a lot of you guys are. And I thank you for that because it is my favorite thing I have done ever. But I think the book club is going to be my second favorite. It's going to just be super fun. So it will be October 7th, November 4th, and December 2nd. You make a new signature book each month. Where's my signature book? I know I had it here, but I don't know where I put it. You get a 1 to 2 hour tutorial and you get, I forgot to write down that you get 1 to 3 pieces of art. Hold on. 1, 2, 3 original. So I guess we'll call them. Let's just call them that from now on. Art papers and pages to use to make your journal and to use in your journal. So you get that all the time as well. And then you get lots of creative ideas from all the other people in the class. It is $25 for all 3 months. It's called Journal Play Day. Sign up for it on my website. Next is a new class that I am giving a shot at because I want to do it more than anything else. It's called The Creative Art of Holiday Gifting. It's Creative Magic with me, and it is coming November 2023, but I did pick a day. I can't remember what day it is right now, but the day and the time is up on the website, and I haven't written down what we're making yet, but the idea is to make gifts and wrap them. So we're going to make a lace keychain. We're going to make a wooden nickel necklace. We're going to make a sign or a plaque. And there was one more. Matchbook memos. And then we're going to wrap them and learn how to make cute bows and pom-poms to decorate your wrapping with. And most all of the wrapping is going to be either white paper or brown craft paper. So this one's going to be super fun for the holidays. It's in November, and I wish I could tell you when, but it's on my phone, and I can't look at my phone right now. Oh, Carmen, thank you. Carmen just told us. It's November 18th. November. And again, I have a million things to do in the idea of gifts. 10 a.m. And it's $30. Huh. Okay. So that's the plan for that. Next, I did go ahead and print out the October schedule, which I usually do not do this ahead of time. But when I opened it and I saw how cute it was, I had to do it. This was by Lorraine Wilson, and she did it all in black and white. And I gotta say, it may be my favorite prompt calendar ever, because it's going to work so well with Carmen. And Carmen and I spoke yesterday, and we're trying to figure out how to do this. So we have come up with a book that we're going to make in October, and then we will do some Carmen things. I don't know exactly how we're doing it yet, but I did print out the schedule so I could see it. It's going to be so ghoul. Not cool, ghoul. Because ghouls just want to have fun. It's going to be so Halloween-y. So I'm sorry if you're not a Halloween-y person, but guess what? I'm a big Halloween-y person. I love Halloween-y. Okay, and then I have stuff to open. I think they're birthday cards. I don't know why I can't open that. So we're just going to cut the envelope. So Carmen and I are going to get together and work out what we're going to do, but hopefully we can figure out how to get you some artwork from Carmen. Oh my God. It's so cute. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Open, open, open. Dear Lindsay, sorry this is late getting to you, but I ended up having to draw my own girl to make a card as it couldn't fit on the original pattern. Who's this from? I want to thank you for the things you sent in a while. Oh, from a drawing. Oh, it's a thank you. Oh my God, is that so cute? Look at the hanky. That's the cutest. Rebecca Swayze, are you here? Because look at how cute that is. Man, I love it. Look at, she's a grown-up sunshine girl. She has boobios. She is a grown-up girl. Thank you so much. Who sent me this? Carla. It's so cute. Okay, that is a personal letter, and this is from Lisa McDonald, my copycat. Oh, how cute is she? That's going to have to go in my journal. Okay, well, that's a thank you. Thank you, Lisa McDonald. That is cute. Last but not least, I have a very puffy package from Hope that hopefully I don't cut. Hopefully I don't cut anything. And Hope, can you tell us, do you have any more fibers coming soon? Hope, if you're there. I think this is the Halloween and the fall ones that I got. Oh yes, Hope has more fibers and stuff coming soon. So you're going to want to get these. Oh my God. The happiness. So this is the fall bundle. This is the Halloween bundle. And I don't know what this is. This is Because She Loves Me. I don't know which one's which. But I'm guessing these two are fall and this is Halloween. Oh, look at the green in there. Oh, this is going to be so beautiful with our book. Right, Carmen? And that's definitely fall. And I don't know what this group is, but I love the colors together. Look at all those. So watch for Hope's Sorry Silks in the Facebook group, because she'll share them. Look how beautiful they are. I'm just going to put them in a basket and look at them. She'll share them in the Facebook group when she's ready to have them for sale. So there's that. I think that's everything in the way of shameless plugs. So let's start here. Look what I did this morning. It's almost like I have half of a brand new watercolor set. I cleaned this part. I cleaned this tray. You could eat off of it, even though it's dyed. That's never going to change. But I started cleaning this, and I only got to here. You can see where, now you can see the numbers. Oh, there's a hair. You can see the numbers of what the colors are. And here's what I did to do that. I have seen girls do this before. And then you put this out and let this dry. And you have a super cool tie-dye-y piece of paper. And I'm not done. I got to take some time and really clean everything here. But I don't want to get my fingers too dirty beforehand. But every now and then I'll clean my Sakura watercolor set. See where that just came off? It's pretty fun. And I have seen people use these when it's all done. So that's my plan, is to use these. It's just a wet wipe. I don't use the ones with any kind of smell or anything in it because I can't handle smells. So these are just water wipes. There's no perfume or anything in it. Just water wipes. And they work perfectly to get your watercolor clean, right? So I wanted to share that. Then I'm going to share this really quick. I'm going to share it also in the journaling group. My daughter gave me a card for my birthday, which I really like. And she said, if you're going to get rid of it, give it back to me, because she loved it, from Bali. And I said, no, I'm going to put it in my journal. I went to iron it, and my iron is super dirty. I've got to clean it. So that's why I was asking anybody who has that Oliso iron, how do you clean them? Because what I did was I painted over, it's going to go in my journal like this. I painted over her writing, and then I'm going to put some photos on it. But I have to realign my printer, because look at all those lines. My printer's putting on my pictures right now. I got to fix it. Anyway, see how dirty it got? I got to fix that. Linda says, where do you get the water wipes? This is what I buy from the Honest Company. This is owned by that cute girl that's married to, I forget his name, but she owns the Honest Company. And it's all plant-based, 99% water, hypoallergenic, 100% thick. The Honest Company. I think I got it at Walmart because I bought these for my mom for her ostomy, and she liked everything black and white, so that's why I bought that pack. Okay, ready? Here's where we left off. I don't know why I still have this on the back. It says live book construction. We've already done our live book construction. So we are at the letter M, and I want to go black for this page, but I'm not sure which one yet. I do like that paper. I could use part of this. That's awfully yellow, but I do like that. Maybe we'll use part of this because it goes with that real well. These are all black and whites. I think no on that. Jessica Alba. Thank you, Rebecca. Jessica Alba. My iron has a Teflon coating, so I'm going to look it up. And then I have this marbled piece of handmade paper. If it didn't have all the red in it, I would really like that one. But I think we're going with this. So we're going to tear the selvage. I don't know why when we were doing scrapbooking, why didn't we call these things selvages? We should have, because they are basically a selvage. I have a whole bag of selvages from fabric, not from paper. Someday I'm going to make a quilt. Someday before I die. Might be the day before I die, but it'll be someday before I die. I'm going to look up the iron company the iron that I have and see how they recommend to clean it. Oh, thank you, Carmen. Carmen sent me a link on how to clean the iron. Carmen, any better today? Let's see. I think we'll go that side. And then I'm going to put a circle on top of this. So let's glue this down to begin with. No better. Okay. What classes are you excited about? The Dying for Fall class, the book club, the art of gifting, or journal play day, or all of the above? I just want to know if there's anything that you guys would like me to teach you that I'm not teaching you in like a longer class than what we do here. Just looking for ideas. I'm trying to plan my calendar for next year. That's so funny. All right, I need a piece of white paper. Hang on. Okay. The Dying for Fall class. And Christy said the Dying for Fall class. And Denise says you can buy Iron Off on Amazon for $9.44. Sold. Okay, so I want a circle. Might have to be bigger than this. I might need a bigger circle. Let's see. This might work. This might be too big. Let's just check it out. Big. I gotta find a smaller but bigger circle. I do have plenty of bowls around here. That's what I want. Okay. Oh, Linda wants to do the stuffed paper pumpkins again. I don't know, Linda. Let's do something new, but maybe. Dying for Fall class, possibly. Okay. Whoops. Well, I just got this all dirty. All right, so what is our prompt today? Let's put the book away for a sec. What's our prompt today? Moon water. My chair is falling apart. I gotta fix it. So let's talk about moon water. Okay. Cynthia's saying yes, stuffed paper pumpkins. Where's the moon water? So when I first started doing moon water, my sister-in-law gave me this crazy looking jar that she painted, and it says, Lindsay's Totally Rad SoCal Sunshine Water. So she put this out in, oh look, the bottom. She put it out in the sunshine. She said it doesn't have to always be kissed by the moon. It could be kissed by the sun. So she put this out like you do sun tea and said that it's magical like sun tea. I thought that was funny. And then this is what I do. This is moon water. It goes in a jar. And on the full moon, you put the entire jar outside. Oh man, this has some yucky stuff in the bottom. I'm almost done with it, but you can see that. Can you see the yucky stuff floating around? It doesn't bother me. So what I do for moon water is I put it out on a full moon. I let the moon do its magic. It's just a bunch of mumbo gumbo. Don't worry. It's nothing witchy. It's just a fun idea. You let the moon do its thing, and then we use it in painting. And we say, me and Carmen and my girlfriends, or my bitches, as I like to call them, we have this thing where we say that moon water makes everything more beautiful and special and magic. So even if it's snowing, you can still put this outside. If it's raining, you can put this outside. And then what we do is we take a water brush pen. This is how it gets yucky, I think. I don't know. Palma says a decorative box and container class. Let's talk about that, Palma. So you unscrew your water brush pen, you pinch it at the top, you put it in your water, and you let go. That's how you fill a water brush. Pinch it at the top, put it in your water, and let go. And eventually, it will fill up all the way. Still have a little ways to go. Up in here. I have probably one more filling. And then you put the top back on. Or you can paint with a brush. And that's probably what we're going to do today. So let's give it a shot. I have been wanting to create another mandala for a while. We did mandalas a while ago, I think here. I don't know, maybe we did them in a different class. I'm not sure, but that's what I want to do. So let's get some other circles in here, just so we can kind of get an idea of where we are in the realm of circleness. That's not quite straight, but oh well. It's kind of straight. So just throw some circles down on a piece of paper like that. If it's not straight, we're not really doing mandalas. We're just playing. And then we're going to take a pen. And of course, I'm going to start with leaves because I can. And we're going to do leaves all the way around this circle. Like birthday candle flames. But they're not, they're leaves. And if you go off the edge, that's okay. Remember, we learned about going off the outside the lines yesterday when we did our L. It didn't hurt, did it? To go off the edge? It was okay. So yesterday I got a call from my friend Bev Hill, who used to be the owner of, what the heck was the name of her store? Busy Scrappin' in Omaha, Nebraska. She sold her store, but she's now doing some creative things on her own and in the form of classes on Facebook. So if you want to learn painting, Bev Hill is doing some painting classes. I think it's Bev Hill Designs on Facebook. However, she and I have talked about it since she had her store about, so this is how we met. We met because she called me, I think she found me through Adornit, but I'm not sure. And she said, would you be interested in teaching a class here, coming to Nebraska? And I'm like, oh, heck yeah. Let's put it in the books. So we did, and then we all got sick, and there was this little thing called a pandemic. So I never got to Nebraska. So Bev, they took all their classes and they put them online. she and this other gal named Stacy from the Paper Purgers site, they started selling stuff online on Facebook and then doing classes on Facebook. And that's how I learned how to teach on Facebook. From these ladies, we all figured it out together. So it was pretty stinking cool. I taught at their National Scrapbook Day crop, and I had over like 100 ladies, and I'm like, this is big. I want to keep doing this. I like it. So I kept teaching with them, and then I figured, well, I can do this on my own. So that's how it all kind of came about. Long story short, ever since we canceled the class in Omaha, I've been wanting to go to Omaha and do a class with Bev, because it's kind of like closing the gap or going full circle or whatever you want to call it. So I'm putting circles here in between the leaves, just around the circle. So Bev called yesterday and she said, let's get this Omaha thing going. So I told her what I need. You know, the green bowl of M&Ms, not room temperature water. It has to have ice in it, you know, things like that. Where I'm the prima donna. Just kidding. I don't need any. I do need the ice, however. But I'm kidding. So we talked about getting it started. And we're gonna do it. So next year, apparently, there should be a thing in Omaha, Nebraska. This is really crooked, but we're going to go crooked anyway. So the exciting part to me is that I looked it up last night, and Nebraska is only 5 hours from Pawhuska, Oklahoma. Does anybody besides me know what's in Pawhuska, Oklahoma? So I'm going to take extra time. I've already decided. And I'm renting a car. And I am going from Omaha, Nebraska to Pawhuska, Oklahoma to go to the Pioneer Women's Mercantile. I'm so excited. So that's my plan. Let's see. What should we do now? Flower. So anybody who wants to come to Nebraska, it is also kind of centered in the center of the country. So people can come from both directions, and then you don't have to go all the way to the east or the west. So that's exciting. And she has several locations that she's looking at doing it in. So that's exciting. We don't have a date yet. But I'm working with several other people to do some retreats, but nobody's got their act together, including me, for a date. I'm trying to get a date for the one in Grass Valley like we did last year, and tomorrow is the day. I should have a date figured out by Friday, so any of you guys that want to come, you can save the date. And then the rest I will get together shortly after that. But the gal who's doing the Northern California in the Bay Area, in the San Francisco Bay Area, she hasn't got her act together yet for me. And there's another one on the East Coast possibly, but that may have to wait till 2025, which makes me super sad. Y'all know the song Omaha Somewhere in Middle America? I don't know. Becky says Pawhuska. Pawhuska? I've been saying it wrong. It's Pawhuska? It's not Pawhuska? Thank you, Becky. Pawhuska. Well, I kind of wish I hadn't done these flowers. They're not very fall-like, but that's okay. I can make them fall-like with my coloring. Lindsay. That's what I did yesterday, is talk to people about classes and stuff. signed up for my classes that I get to take when I'm not teaching at the Women's Empowerment event that's coming. Did you guys know about that? The Society of Wildflowers that's coming in July of next year in Laguna Beach. My daughter's going with me, so I asked her what classes she wanted to take, and they're all much too hippy-dippy for me. But I'm taking one called it's like a jar of magic wildflowers, and I'm taking wildflower crown making. I'm going to make a crown that's a mermaid wildflower crown. I'm excited about that. And I can't remember what else. I wrote a bunch down. Oh, there's one where you take a walk on the beach and you collect stuff and then you make a mixed media piece with it. That's with the Crafty Chica and Jen Cushman, I think, if you know either one of those girls. Is teaching a class called Naughty by Nature, and we each get a photograph. This got really tiny. And we're going to embroider on the photograph. And that should be fun. Recommend that you sign up for that. I'm doing 2 classes. I think I've talked about them, right? If I haven't, let's talk about them now. I'm doing a class called Watercolor Washed Away with Watercolor, I think it's called. And we're going to do some watercolor, just free-flowing, a little hippy-dippy watercolor on paper. And then we're going to use that paper in the Empower Flower class. And we're going to make some more watercolor paper. And then we're going to use it to make a Empower Flower piece that goes on wood. It's going to be cool. I'm going to try to host a few, like if just people are coming to hang out with me, then I may host a couple of in the middle of the day classes out by the pool or something. It should be a beautiful time there. They also have a excursion. You can go to Disneyland, but I'm not doing that. Then they also have a nighttime wildflower party. We get to make a mandala with wildflowers. And we get to also, what was I going to say? There's a thing called the Sawdust Festival in Laguna Beach. It's an outdoor art festival and craft festival. And we get to all go there as a group, which should be excitingly fun. Finalized what you are teaching. Yes, Mindy, they did finalize it. It's up there. You can see it. They have me under my name, but also under the name Adornit, because I'm going with Adornit. So you'll either find it under my name or under Adornit. But I do want to add a journal class. So I just told her that yesterday. We'll see how that goes. Add some points in here in between the leaves. Some triangles. So my classes are finalized. All the schedule is up there. But she does say they're going to add some classes, so I wouldn't fill your schedule completely full. Maybe leave some room to add a few classes, because I think she's trying to get a couple of other big name teachers. Well, who's got a big name to teach, but that's what I was told. Okay. So this is very crooked. You can see that I didn't do my circles very straight, but that's totally fine with me. I'm going to add some dots right here before I move on. Mandalas are fun, or just drawing in a circle is fun, I guess. Anything much, you can just play. Dot there. It's a good thing I went around the circle. Virgin River. Change the subject. I don't know what I want to do in the center, so I'm going to hold that for last. Mindy says, I've been working on my class schedule for Society of Wildflowers. Are they in different locations? Are the classes close? They're all close. It's in one hotel, in the art hotel that the event is in. Let's see, hang on. It's called the Art Hotel where we're staying. That's exciting to me. I can't wait to stay at this cool hotel. It's a little tiny boutique hotel. It's not like a big, like a Hilton or, it's not like that. I'm not sure about this, but I'm just going to try and go this direction with leaves. See, I love the Sawdust Festival also. We used to go when I was a little girl. It was my mom and dad's favorite place to buy art from. That's when art was affordable. Now it's probably very expensive stuff. Fun to go and look and get ideas, and I love it because there's sawdust on the ground and you walk around in the sawdust. It's everywhere, mulched. This, I should have gone the other direction, but that's okay. I'm really excited about the beach combing one where we get to comb the beach and then create something from what we pick up. Driftwood, sand, shells. I think that one's taught by Jen Cushman. I can't remember. And then the Crafty Chica is doing a shrine one, I think. And there's a lot of teachers doing creative wellness. No, not creative wellness. Holistic wellness that like you can... My daughter wants to take one about being a badass boss. I think it's called something like that. It's an empowerment, make yourself better. But it should be really exciting. I'm excited to do it. Buddy, for being not very nice. Would save your pennies so you could come, because it's not just me. There's so many teachers and so many events. Sounds like a really good time. In July of next year. So I got to plan mine around that. And Omaha. When's a good time to go to Nebraska? That's what I asked the Bev, and she said every day is a good day in Nebraska. Made me laugh. Okay, well, it's not horrible. I just wish I had gone this direction more. I think we'll go back with some other leaves. Spring and fall in Nebraska is the best time in California also. Here. Is winter cold in Nebraska? We get snow here. Do you get snow in Nebraska? Because I don't mind cold. Cold's okay, especially for crafting, because then you don't have to go out and you can just get like comfort food. We could have chili and cornbread and stuff. Somebody said they didn't want to go to Nebraska. They wanted to go to the Bahamas. And I'm like, no, because that's why I don't want to do a retreat in a really like exotic place. Like, there are girls that do them in, well, my friend Paula and I wanted to take one in Morocco, which we won't be doing next year because of the big earthquake. But why should I go there when all I want to do is work on projects? I don't want to go outside and play. I just want to be inside. So for fun. We have some people going. Anyway, of where we stand with that. And what did I do yesterday? Nothing. I made doctor's appointments. I drew. I'm working on the boys' life art for the little boys stuff for Collage Elements. I'm working on the new art for the Journal Playday group for October and November. I started that. I don't know, Linda. I took them off. Lindsay Cruise, classes on a ship. So, Kathy, you must not have ever heard my story. Although my son says I should take a cruise again and try it because he says they have all kinds of new medicine for cruises. But I've done 2 cruises when I was doing scrapbooking. They were both scrapbooking cruises, and I had to teach on the cruise, and I was so sick I could barely teach. Got it. I just blocked that person. I didn't know you could block people, but I think I blocked them. There was some crazy person commenting weird stuff. We don't want that. We're just here to have fun. So anyway, when I did the cruises before, they had me sleeping in a cabin that didn't have a room, which I mean a window. So I know I couldn't do that ever again. I would have to have a window. And they had me teaching downstairs in the basement with no windows, and the ceiling was so close to my head that I was just sick all the time. All the time. Is there more, Cheryl? Did I get rid of them? I hope I got rid of both of them. Easy to block people here. I like that. Anyway, so I would love to go on a cruise because that would be really fun. Like when you're cruising, we could have craft classes, and then when you're off of the cruise, we could do other stuff. But I don't know that that would work for me. I think I might be sick. I don't know. All right, so we're going to do some solid color hearts in between here. Get something to do on the outside ring. Or maybe just cut it off here. I'm not sure. Guarantee me that I wouldn't be sick on a cruise. I am like the perfect person for cruising because can't you eat all day long? You can just go get food whenever you want it. That is so me, number 1. And just chilling and crafting, number 2. All of that just sounds like fun. Omaha retreat in the winter. Okay. Well, I don't live there, so that's why it's good to have other people in these areas put on the retreats because they know what your weather is and I don't know. I'm just going to be going there. I'm not putting it on. All I got to do is show up. Figure out what to do. About the Society of Wildflowers retreat is that everything is provided for me. So I don't have to bring anything, although I will be driving because my daughter is going with me and she'll have all her baked goods, pastry stuff, you know. I just took a class from Julia. Are you the one that told Bev that she should have me come teach a class? She told me it was Julie something, but I guess it was Julia. She couldn't remember. Julie or Julia. Teacher. She posts some really fun stuff too. She'll post some kits that she's actually made, books that she creates and then sells. And then she posts kits too that you can buy from her. So go to Bev Hill Designs, and then also Paper Purgers, I think, on Facebook. Paper Purgers, they sell a lot of kits and things there too. Center here. Cynthia says, when is the Wildflower Retreat again? And do you stay at the hotel? You can stay at any of them nearby. There's a hotel right across the street. I also have a friend who lives there, and I thought about staying with her, but I want to be where everybody is. And you can stay anywhere. What was I saying? Oh, July 17th, I think, through the 20th. It's like 4 days, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. All right, now what do I do? Since I still don't know what to do with that top row, I'm just going to go back and add some detail in the flowers. Yeah, for the last row, might be dots. Maybe a scallop? Yeah, I always hate staying with people that I know while I go teach these things, because usually by the end of the day, my brain is fried. So I don't want to like have to go to dinner and have to be friendly and sit on the couch and chat. I just want to go to sleep, you know? Anybody here? Let's do something. Where do you find the information? For the Society of Wildflowers, it's SOW.com, I think, or Society for Wildflowers. That's it. I'm not sure. Where is your M going to go? Oh, Linda, you are so smart. Linda, that's why we keep you. That's why you're here. We're going to do some M's. Maybe we'll do an M right there. Basic M's. Man, why didn't I think of that? Hi, Joan. Are you to Laguna Beach? Are you going to come to the Society for Wildflowers event? Close, but I don't think you're that far either. See, I could go stay at Joan's house. But no, I need to stay where we are going to stay. Idea. Linda. Oh, Susie, we are doing another one in Grass Valley. Don't worry. I know there's lots of people that want to come here, but I want to do a couple of them next year. Oh? From there. There's a giant M. I like this a lot. Calligraphic M. Here's another calligraphy. M. Think of any more M's. Really chunky Broadway M. My house, me and my daughter. Well, Carolee is getting our hotel room, so I got to stay where she pays for me to stay. But maybe, if it doesn't work out, I'll come stay with you. Different M's also, Marilyn. You like them because your name is Marilyn. I like them because they didn't take long to finish and fill up. Let's put an M right in the center. But I want to erase this line first. And all the other lines so that it's not there when we watercolor. Most of the lines have just disappeared. There's still a few. Retreat would be awesome. You plan it, Jewel, and I'll come. I can only plan retreats where I live, I've decided. It's just too much for my little brain. But I'll go wherever anybody plans a retreat and asks me to come and pays me, you know. Oh, Kathy likes it just in black and white. But I want to color it in. M. Let's write here, Moonwater. I think I got all of the... Nope, there's still more lines. How do I miss them? Oh well, that's as good as it gets. I don't have a beach around me. I just want to come. Well, come to Laguna Beach. It's going to be amazing. Dawn is a party planner, and she's doing a Halloween. It's called the Bewitched Ball. And she's having... Well, first of all, you get to dress up in costume. It's down by where she lives, somewhere in Southern California. And there are craft rooms and baking rooms. And the guy who is the set decorator for the Jimmy Kimmel show is coming and doing carved pumpkins. Like, she throws some amazing parties. You can Instagram. Her name is Christy something. If you want to follow her on Instagram, message me and I'll get you her information. I don't have it right here. But looking at her Instagram page is off the charts. Cool. All right. Here's the scare. Oh, I don't want to cut it yet. Let's do our moon water first. Let's do some painting. Let's get this thing dirty again. Paper we put down. Oh yeah, it was that black. With the circles. The way around. We talk about now that we got rid of those bad people here on this page. Denise says, M is for mandala made with moon water. That's right. You are correct. Out of coming to a page and sabotaging it like that. Like, why do people want to come here if all they want to do is talk about their own agenda? Do they think that they're going to get people to come over to their side? I don't understand it. And hang with them. Are you just really that miserable? Office has a pumpkin decorating contest every year, and the whole town does trick-or-treating downtown. We dress up this year. We are going to do Barbie. Oh my gosh, the girl who put on our camp out this year, she was so sad that she picked the Fiesta theme before the Barbie movie came out, because she said she would have done the Barbie movie if she knew about it in time, but she didn't. It would have been fun to do Barbie theme. I would have loved to see my husband dress up as Ken. A lot. That would have been super fun. Jennifer says, because they are trolls and they like chaos. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I told my husband, because we've been looking into buying the house next door from us. I'll just tell you guys this. Don't tell him I told you. Anyway, I told him last night, I go, I don't want to do it. I just don't. I don't want any more chaos in my life. I just want to live my life peacefully and then die. I enjoy just having nothing going in my world. And if we did that, it would be a lot. Oh, my battery's dying. We had a girl come over yesterday, my friend who's a realtor. She came over to help us make a decision. And it was pretty funny. The barn that's on this property, you could turn that into a retreat space, and then you could go on TikTok and people could come to your saloon and your barn and you could have classes. And I'm like, oh God, that just sounds like so much work that I do not want to get involved in. She's like, why not? And I said, you're 30, I'm 65. I just don't want that much work in my life. That just sounds like an awful lot of work. We'll see what my husband says. Do you want me to tell you? I will. Our neighbor, his wife is very ill. Hard to say. I'll just say this. She brought it on herself, and all she does is sit in a chair, and she does things to her body that you shouldn't do in the way of drugs and alcohol. And she's dying, and he doesn't want to stay anymore. So they're trying to sell their house, or he's trying to sell it for as cheap as humanly possible, just so they can leave. So offered it to us at a ridiculous price. Ridiculous. It's hard not to buy it. So that's what we're looking into. We'll see. Don't want to fix it up for a retreat. She goes, you could put yurts on it, and you could have an outdoor shower, and you could rent this and rent that and do this. And I'm like, no, I don't want to do any of that. It just sounds horrible to me. So, yeah. So we're talking about doing something else with it, but I just don't want to get that involved in anything in my world. That's just for young people. Down in my life. I've had the chaos for a long time. I don't want any more chaos. Kids want to move here. Oh, hell no. That's what they said. Mom, no way. We're not moving to the mountains. Why would we want to live where you live? I'm like, all right. This is Playhouse. Adonna. No. You're a crazy girl. It could definitely be Lindsay's Playhouse. That's for sure. But no. Full day on the 8th of October. I think that's the day. Oops, I forgot a flower right there. And I think we're going to go to the apple country, take him to Apple Hill and pick apples. And then his mom and dad are going to be, no, we wanted to do that with him. And I'll be like, nope. Insurance is a nightmare for all of that. Yeah, that's what I figured. Color needs a little more green. Ooh, very cool color. In color now, or would you have left it, should I have left this just black and white? I like the color. October for a month here in this group, because it's going to be a black and white group. A month. We're doing black and white. It's going to be black and white. Because October is Inktober. Do you guys know about Inktober? That was one of the first challenges I ever started doing, was doing ink, just black and white on a paper. And then I'm like, this is boring. I want to add color. So then I started adding some color. So, anyway. Look it up. I forget the guy's name that started it. But I'm sure one of you guys know. Jake something. He's like a graphic designer. But he Inktober. The idea is just to, he has some crazy wild prompts. I've never used his prompts. They're a little bit too not cutesy for me. Wait till you guys see all the stuff that I'm going to have at the Wildflower retreat. Oh my gosh, I just ordered some vinyl stickers. I've never had vinyl stickers before. Those on the website as well when I get them, if they're cute. And then also have them at the retreat. These little areas. I think Lydia Balthazar does this with colored pencil rather than watercolor, but I kind of like it with watercolor. do the outer edge in kind of a wash. So let's get the bowl of water and a big honkin' brush. This is a number 8 watercolor round brush. Do you see how it goes to a rounded point at the end? So I think we're going to go green. We'll start here with green. Green. Glowy. And get some color down real fast. You don't have to worry about being perfect. And then some orange. Orange. Don't forget the moon, Tina says. Where's the moon going to go? I'm not doing a moon. It's implied. Moon water. I think we're going to say we're implying the moon water part. Look at the top. Just playing. It'll be fun to have some of this watercolor paper. Once I cut it apart, then I'll have a piece of fun watercolored paper that I can use for something else somewhere. There while we're playing. Who are these people? Okay, hopefully I got rid of that person. Got some crazies this time. Carmen, somehow I have to figure out how to make you a moderator so you can get rid of these people for me. There are lots of crazies today. This came out really fun. This watercolor in here, this wash, you can see the M's really nicely. The annual lunar eclipse is October 14th. The best place to see it is my house in Utah. That's very awesome. Lucky. All right, let's bring the camera up a bit. Let's get our book. What? I'm doing my class. Still. Husband's yelling at me. 2. Just kidding. It's still really wet. I'm going very slow so I don't rip any of the paper. Oh man, that's cute. You don't really even see this background paper at all. Now I kind of wish I didn't have this behind it. Can I take it off, do you think? I'm still doing my class. It's okay. Well, I'm making a really big mess, you guys. sorry. This was just too much. Too much pattern on pattern. Like, I don't mind this pattern on pattern, but this was too much. Don't you worry. So I'm thinking, where's my paper? Oh, I put it away. Give me a sec. I gotta find something that works there. It's much better. Oy vey, that was too much. So if we put this like this, I don't like that either. Hang on. Oh, I think it has to have black. I think. Oh, but this paper is all scored. We'll try it. Maybe the score line won't bother me. Hope says, try the background that's on my opposite page. I don't have any more. Good with this. I'm way good with black. And I don't even mind that it's got a score line in it. Okay, we're going to put the score line on the right side and cover up anything that I pulled off in my crazy rant. And then a little white. And then I got to go because I've been here a long time, right? Mandalas are not a quick thing to do. And water, we did that. Now let's see if we can somewhere. I have that black glaze pen, but I don't know where I put it. Not in there. Not in there. Oy vey. Can't find it. This is what happens when you have too many pens. Lindsay, where would you have put it? I see the white one. Well, I guess I'm going to have to move along, little doggies. Oh, there it is. It was in the first drawer I chose. Because this is the glaze pen that when you put it on, it takes a few minutes to dry, but it creates raised dots. So let's use white first. Anything that I want to have white dots. White. Job yesterday for a lady that I don't think he was very happy about doing it, and he had to go meet her to give it to her. And I told him he did way too much work for $80. So him to do way more work, and I said, then your prices need to go double. Hey, for $80, I don't know. I know I'm crazy. I would do that, but he should never do that. As I do, that's what I say. Just working with me, whoever's still here. Some white dots out here in the atmosphere, like stars, you know. And then we're going with glaze pens, or a glaze pen over here. I'm happy now. Thank you, Hope, for my ribbons. Of course I'll enjoy them. Are you kidding me? All right, so the last thing I want to do is take my black glaze and put black big dots all the way around the edge. It's going to take a while to dry. But I think it will give it the little extra that it needed. But this will all be raised like thermography. Can you see the big black dots? So they're going to be big, black, shiny dots when they dry. I'm going to do the M in the center in the same glaze. There's a hair on it. And those became big black dots. Yeah, I'm going for it. Coloring this in thick. Really like. Away and let it dry. Also, pen, I highly recommend you get the black and the white. They add a lot to your piece. I'm very happy now. This is a glaze pen from Sakura. It comes in lots of colors, but the black and the white are the ones that I use the most of. Maybe let's put a couple of white glaze dots. Black. Your glaze, I don't know. I thought it was white. I'm done now. Can you see the M? Let me see if I can get it where it shows how raised it is. I don't think yet you can see the raisedness of it, but it does raise up. So there you have it. That's what I'm doing, and I'm done. So have a really good day, you guys. I'll see you tomorrow when we're doing N, and let's see what N is for. Oh yeah, Neuro art. I gotta look that up. Pretty sure that's what it is. I'm pretty sure it's that scribble scrabble looking stuff. All right, you guys, have a really good day. I'm gonna take off, and that's it. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.